Yeah, don't forget to check out doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Doggydiamondsnofilter.com. All the podcasts, audio, videos, everything is on there. Also, you can enter your email in there and stay up to date with these email blasts that I'm going to be sending. If somebody know a good email client, let me know. DM me, email me, get in contact with me. I'm working on some stuff. And I want to be able to send you emails. Also, for only $100, I promote your content on Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and Threads, and doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. What's up, y'all? What's good? Man. So, OneDrive was cut on, and then it backed up everything. You know, when you got a new PC, it's like a baby. You got to fix everything. So, I got a lot of work to do when I get off with y'all, but I appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all for always watching, listening, supporting. I appreciate y'all. Right. So, yeah. All right, stop the music. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds TV. Doggy Diamonds No Filter podcast. This audio also goes on all the streaming podcast platforms. And I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. I need a haircut. I need some rest. I need all of that. But hey, I gotta come on and speak to y'all because I wanted to speak to y'all tonight. And we talking boxing. So, okay, as we all know, as we all seen, the big fight that everybody wanted to see took place last night, which was Terrence Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. Great matchup. Great it was big. It was a big lead up. It's been years in the making. And it took place. And it finally happened. The two brothers got together and made the fight happen. They didn't go through with the promoters. Bob Arum couldn't make the fight happen for Terrence Bud Crawford. Errol Spence Jr. took the power into his hand, and they made the fight happen for us, the fans. We saw what we wanted to be a great fight, what we thought was going to be a great fight. But in all honesty, it was an ass kicking, right? Bud Crawford showed that he was different. There's levels to this as far as his skill level. And last night, any detractors, any non-believers, he made everybody eat their socks. Me, for one, I was Team Spence, still Team Spence. And I thought Spence would pull it out. He did. He didn't. He got his ass whooped. No ifs and buts about it. Crawford deserved the win. He fought like a champion. But this is where I'm going with it. And I want y'all to go there with me and understand. These two gentlemen put their life on the line. Every time you get into the ring, you put your life on the line. You're getting punched in your head. You do this for a living. We see so many boxers, respectfully, later on in life who are brain damaged, suffer from CTE and different things that happen to you from getting punched in your damn head or, trauma to your brain. I respect the fact that two men got in the ring and put it all on the line. They were noble in victory. They were noble in defeat. Prior to them fighting each other, they actually said to each other, yo, let's get this money. We're going to have a good fight. And I was looking after all the trash talking, because the trash talking makes us, reels us in. We need that. And I respected how they carried each other after that. I respected that. I felt like Bud could have really hurt him. and he didn't. I respected that Errol, after losing, said, I don't have no excuses. The better man won. That was really, really big for me because I'm going to get into the part where why he didn't really lose. See, even in a loss, the somebody's O had to go. Somebody's zero was out of here. Somebody was going to get that one. When he lost, he didn't act like a bitch. Do you know how much risk they take? Do you know what they put on the line to do this? And he said, the better man won. We seen Pacquiao make excuses. We seen Deontay make excuses, even though I think Glovegate was real. But the respect in losing, that shit is big, man. Because we watch people lose and they got reasons and I got a headache in my stomach. I just wasn't feeling good. Or he said the better man won. Now this is where the problem come in for me. He said the better man won, and then people are calling him a bum. You ain't shit. I looking at his Twitter. He said, "Congratulations to Bud Crawford. You did it. Hopefully we can run it back." And then people got the nerve to jump in his mentions and say, "Oh, you ain't shit. You a bum. You ain't this." How could you do that if the man accepted defeat? Why are we kicking him in his ass? Why is people disrespecting him if the man accepted defeat? He said the better man won. You don't lose when you're noble. You don't lose when you fight till the referee stop it. It was a point where we seen Spence don't stand a chance. He's about to get knocked, and he still was fighting. So for people who never took no risks, who never put it on the line, who never put it all on the line, that say, yo, you a bum, you need to retire, blah, 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 blah. Do you know how weight drained both of them was? 147 pounds. You know how small that shit is? And they both might walk around 160. Spence might walk around 180, and they're weight draining and losing the weight just to earn a living. I respect people. Who take risks because the risk is worth the reward. I respect people who put it all on the line. And I respect people when they lose, they say, yo, I lost. They can whip my ass. You got a lot of nerve. You sheltered, bum ass, never put shit on the line, never accomplished anything. Motherfuckers, to look at a man who do 6 weeks of training, all this rigorous shit that they have to do to actually get in that ring and call him a bum. You not elite. It's levels to this. He never said, I really won the fight. He never said, my hand was hurting. He said the better man won. What else do you want him to do? He lost. Crawford is, and they still not trying to give Crawford pound to pound. Now, let me take it somewhere else. Before this fight, Bud Crawford would have been a could be. He could have been a could be. Him and Spence was going to clash. We knew that for years. But Bob Arum, the great Bob Arum, top rank, couldn't make the fight. It took them to sit down and say, yo, how could we do this? How could we get this bag? How could we get this money? They made it happen. Both of their families, they're going to be able to feed their family. They both going to punch the hell out of each other. And that is how you carry yourself and handle business. Even Bud said thank you. And when he beat him, he went over and said, yo, thank you. Thank you for making this fight happen. Before that, y'all wasn't high on Bud like that. Nobody was saying Bud was this, Bud was that. Y'all wasn't looking at him as elite. Y'all wasn't looking at him as, see, and that's the thing I hate about this culture is the dick riding when somebody wins, and then when you lose, how you really a bum. How could you be a bum if you had an O? How could you be a bum if you went in that ring, you survived two car crashes, eye surgery, and you went in there and you put it on the line and you lost. And you ain't crying, you ain't complaining. That's how you lose. That's how you lose. Bud went in there, did what he did. Different. But now everybody is, oh, Bud this, Bud that. See how flip-flop people are? See how people are when you win? They big on you. The minute you lose, he need to retire. He need to go away. How? He beat the shit out of Ugas. He beat Sean Porter. He beat Kell Brook, who beat Sean Porter. And we would have never saw Bud greatness if Spence didn't take that chance. So I'll give both of them props. I give any man props that got a diet, that got to have discipline, that can't drink, can't smoke, can't fuck. No, you're about to get punched in your goddamn face. How dare some of you bums call a man a bum because he lost? We all gonna lose. But it's how you act when you lose. And he acted so noble that he lost. And look how great Crawford act when he won. Yo, I was like, yo, man, I got so much respect for both of them. Got a lot of respect for both of them because they carried themselves like men. But when Pacquiao lost, you didn't see the Filipino people saying he's a bum. You didn't see the Filipino people saying, yo, he need to retire. No, they cheer him. When Chavez lost to Frankie Randall, who might have been a custody, respectfully, Mexicans still love Chavez. They still love Chavez. We the only people that'll see one of our people pour they everything into something. And the minute they lose, we happy they lost. Now, for a casual boxing fan, that's different. But the man said, I fucking lost. The better man won. How do you become a bum? How you become a bum? How do you need to retire? You got all these memes and all that shit, and that shit come with it. That shit come with it. That shit come with it. I ain't even mad at none of that. But the way Crawford and the way Spence carried themselves, that was Black King shit, man. Besides them, fighting, that was Black King shit. That was King shit. That was like, yo, man, I love that shit, man. I love the camaraderie. And I ain't making no, because we've seen boxers get their ass whooped, like how Spence got his ass whooped. They go right to the hospital. We seen boxers leave the ring. We see boxers do a bunch of shit that not even respect the sport. He came out and faced the people even after he got his ass whooped. Face beat the hell up. Yo, he was supposed to go hide his head in shame. He didn't. He faced us. Yo, the better man won. My timing was off, and I just couldn't get off. He stopped my jab, and I didn't have an answer. Crawford is different. That's not no walk in the park, man. And I'm telling you, when it comes to discipline, when it comes to diet, when it comes to living a certain way, yo, that shit is different. These men at the top, and look, they still won't give Crawford the pound for pound. They'll give it to Inuo. They still won't give him pound for pound. So they still don't respect Crawford, even though he beat the man that was whipping everybody ass. Them two black kings, man, I love. Yo, that shit was like, it made me happy. It made me happy to see a man admit defeat, but also champion the winner. See, we will say I lost, but he still ain't shit. Oh, I lost, but well, that's because no, yo, he the better man won. Better man won. He lost one time. See, we the only people where our people lose one time, and now you ain't shit. You need to give it up. Man, yo, it take a lot to have that discipline, man. It take a lot to know you gonna go get punched in your head. Know you gonna get punched in our head. Where's the love for us, man? Where's the love for you being a noble class act and then you finally, somebody just had your number sometimes. I seen Mike Tyson like that. I'm a Brooklyn dude, so you know that shit broke my heart. But nobody said, yo, Mike need to give it up. Mike is a bum. Mike was a bum after a while, seriously. He said he wasn't training. He said, yo, I wasn't doing my thing, but we still was rooting for Mike. Why? Because he had the personality. Maybe Spence don't got the personality that we like. Maybe Spence don't have the Floyd personality. But he got the will. When you survive 2 deadly car crashes, eye surgery, Crawford been that dude. And you know who knew that Crawford was that dude? Errol Spence Jr. He said, I'm going to clean up my side. I'm going to clean up everybody. I'm going to go get all them belts. We ain't going to fight. It's too early for us to fight. Let me clean up my side. You handle business on your side, and then we'll meet. He did everything he said he was going to do. Everything. He took all the belts on his side. He took all the belts on his side, and then he gave that man a chance that nobody would have gave Crawford. Nobody don't want to fight Crawford. That shit is the most noble thing that I've seen. But we got to stop doing that shit. Oh, you this, you that. Yo, I love risk takers. I love a dude that say, yo, he possibly could whip my ass, but we gonna see. I'm going to smoke that bud. I'm going to fry that fish. I'm like, yo, they going to go at it. They going to go at it. And you got these rap niggas who everything is a joke though. Anytime one of us fail, it's the joke. Because he didn't fail. How did he fail? He lost. He had to lose. Somebody got to lose. Somebody had to lose. If Crawford lost last night, I'd be saying the same thing. Sometimes in the culture that we're in, or depending on what the sport is, listen, there is a winner and there's a loser, regardless. But it's how classy you are, and when you win and when you lose. He got his ass whooped. From the second round on, Tajo called me and said, yo, Spence is done. It lasted another 7 rounds. But he was like, yo, Spence is, he can't fuck. And I'm like, oh, man, I didn't even want to look at him. I'm like, damn. But then when he lost, I was like, yo, said the better man won. That's like one of the fucking first time I heard that in boxing. The better man won. Ain't no, my spleen was hurting for 6 weeks, and we done seen all the excuses. We done seen all the excuses. But my thing is, when you carry yourself, you've always been respectful to the sport. How the fuck you know he on suicide watch? See, y'all say the stupidest shit. And your name is Musa. So you supposed to be a righteous thinking individual with a name like that. And you thinking like a child. Why would a man be on suicide watch? Because he lost a fight. Did he lose his family? This is what I'm saying. Sometimes you lose. We supposed to hold up the loser the way we hold up the winner. That's it. We hold up the winner and we hold up the loser because both of them black men last night showed love and respect for the sport, love and respect for each other, and love and respect for the boxers and the fans. How could we disrespect any of them? But you want to see somebody lose. You want to, oh, he got beat so bad. Listen, how could you say a man is depressed? We don't know his mind state. Of course, shit, I done lost my keys sometimes and felt like, God damn. I lost my wallet sometimes and been like, God damn, I got to go cancel all my credit cards. Oh, man, we have bad days. Sometimes we have bad days. Sometimes we lose. Sometimes we lose. But how do you act in your loss? How do you act in your loss? He lost. He never capped. Said, I lost. The better man won. That's, slam the gavel. So when you sit there and say, oh, he's done, he's a bum, he wasn't this in the first place. Oh, so now Crawford was really all that. Now Crawford with this. Listen, the bandwagon shit y'all do gotta stop. The bandwagon shit y'all do gotta stop. Seriously. Spence is done as being elite. He may beat some guys, but not top fighters. Oh, see, you don't even know boxing. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Just go. Listen, I'm a cool, right? I'm gonna be cool. Go play. Go play with somebody that's your peer. Go play with somebody that speaks that language you speak. We don't speak that over here. We don't speak stupid. We intelligent people. How are you done when you took your first loss and you beat everybody in the goddamn division besides Boots, Virgil Ortiz, and Crawford? What are you talking about? He never lost. He never lost. That's his first loss. This is how we discard our people when they lose. I remember when Evander Holyfield lost to Bo. I was so happy because he was from Brooklyn. His second fight was Parachute Man. He kicked Bo ass. He kicked Bo ass. I'm like, damn. The third fight, Bo won. People saying, oh, Evander is done. Listen, man, I'm just saying to y'all, unless you, and even if he do walk away in the sunset, salute. You went out a champion because you ain't act like no bitch. And it's a lot of y'all that lost shit and you act like a bitch and you lost. Right? So my thing is this. Maybe Bud Crawford is really that fucking good. How could we shit on Spence? That's just saying Bud is that good. So saying Spence is bad now, that means Bud is not good. Bud is just that good. He's that special. He's been saying it all along. Many boxing pundits been saying it all along. Now he make people a believer. And look how first they want to kiss you, now they want to dish you. Bud is just that fucking good. He gonna make anybody look like that. I don't see nobody beating Bud. This is just the truth. I don't see nobody beating him. But even when that man won, he ain't even talk shit. I'm like, damn. I got a lot. Yo, he won something last night with me. They both won something with me. He won something with me. I'm like, God damn, like, yo, that's how you carry yourself. Yo, it taught me something. Yo, it taught me because you can learn manhood from watching men. Especially something that's brutal where they, for the most part, they're trying to harm each other. And then when they say, good fight, that's sportsmanship, that's manhood. And then for people to be disrespectful, he lost. Make your meme, say what you want, but you a bum. Oh, if you never in your life took chances, who the fuck are you to say what somebody ain't? Because see me, I always took chances. I ain't always come out on top. I didn't always win, but I know how to lick my wounds and try again. I know how to better luck next time. I done took a lot of losses. But a loss don't mean you a bum or a bitch. Shit, if you don't ever lose, how do you know what winning is? That's facts. But some of you never took a goddamn chance in your life. Never in your life put it on the line. Never ever, you don't even know what it's like to even step out on your own. Some of you niggas live off a woman, live off your baby mother. You got her car, you sitting in the crib, the fucking room smell like Funyuns when you in there by yourself. I know what it's like to be disciplined. I know what it's like to do something and everybody telling you how you gonna fail or why would you do that, and you do it. And when you show and prove what you do, they still don't give you no goddamn credit. They still want to knock you. They still want to say, yeah, you got this, but you ain't better than Vlad. Yeah, you do this, but you ain't this. No matter what you do, Tupac said it. They gonna hate you for whatever you do. They gonna hate you for whatever you do. But unless you an individual that know how to win, fuck is you talking about? Unless you an individual that know how to lose, fuck is you talking about? You won't even take a chance with anything. Most of y'all niggas is rappers. You know, when I get this deal, there ain't no deals. You won't even take the money you got out your pocket or you earn and even invest in yourself. When I get this deal, never took no fucking chances. Some of y'all never took no chances. Never. I respect risk takers. Somebody had to go last night. He ducked no smoke. That's what life is all about. And when you lose, I lost. Fuck it. And everybody bud this, bud that, bud this. That's all you got to do is lose and everybody discards you. See that shit? All you got to do is falter one time. You could be right 10,000 times and wrong once. And how does that one wrong supersede them 10,000 rights? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Salute to you on the super chat. I don't know what's going on. I know some of y'all work on slow gases. And I understand, like, sometimes in life, How you gonna say Spence ain't never gonna be the same and he survived 2 fucking car crashes? Are you stupid? How could we say what somebody's not gonna be? How can you say we don't know? We have to see. We don't know. Rocket, no. Sugar Ray Robinson lost the fight, and they said he went on to win 48 fights in a row after that. Bud is a motherfucker. We can't. It ain't no knock on Spence. Just yo, you ran into the better man, somebody more prepared, somebody who was hungry. That's it. That's it. But what do we take from that? We take, yo, listen, man. Sometimes when you fucking lose, sometimes somebody just whip your ass. I done been outside before. Somebody swung on me. I was like, oh shit. Now, what do I need to do in this situation? Do I take it or do I start a war? You know what? 80 in a row. Thanks for correcting me, James Kelly. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see a man harm himself. I don't want to see a man do something because he lost. Because you know who's responsible. You know who pushes people over the edge. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. The minute somebody lose, you start telling them how they ain't shit, or you need to retire, or you're on suicide watch. How do y'all say that to people? How do you fix your mouth to say that to people? Seriously. How do you do that? How do you do that? All you got to do is say, yo, good fight, champ. Yo, you got your ass whooped. But this is what you got to work on. This is what you need to do. It's you people who heckle people, who harass people, and sometimes they have to tune y'all out. They have to tune y'all out. Imagine when Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. Imagine if social media existed. Imagine if social media existed. Now, Mike, an individual who contemplated self-harm, Mike, an individual who suffers from a shaky a mental state, y'all drive people to fucking hurt themselves. Y'all would drive people to really hurt themselves. That shit is fucked up. That shit is fucked up. You lose a football, you lose a football game. Oh, you're a bum. You lose this. Oh, you're this. Fuck you, LeBron. Y'all that crazy over sports? You got niggas with big ass bellies, hyperpigmentation, different skin colors, because your shit is all fucked up, and you sitting there talking about this person ain't this and this person ain't that. You look in the fucking mirror? You ever look in the mirror? This is what I'm confused. I'm confused. Thank you, Shamik Garnes. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing. Do you know that Mayweather, most of the people went to see him lose? They didn't really care if he won. These are the same people who shit on Mayweather. These are the same people who call him a bum. He's this, he's that. Mayweather, the person who never lost. They make excuses for why Mayweather always won now. Oh, he didn't fight this person. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. Mayweather. The Filipino people, watch Marquez knock Pacquiao the fuck out. Knock him out cold. They still champion they champion. They still champion they champion. What is it? Just too many niggas in the world? We just hate when we see each other, we just hate each other. Now, I wouldn't respect Spence if he had said, "Oh, I was way drained," and if he had said all that, I would have been like, "Oh, nah, see, that's some bitch shit. Just admit he fucked you up." He admitted it. What else do you want? You understand what I'm saying? What else do you want? So at the end of it all, what's the lesson? The lesson is somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. But when you watch a loser still be classy, how could you not respect them? How many losses Listen, we're so fucked. This is how fucked up we are, right? Let me tell you something. Pacquiao had mad losses. Mad losses. And people were still saying Pacquiao beat Floyd, a person who never lost. It was black people saying Pacquiao will beat Floyd. And Floyd never lost. They would root for a person from the Philippines, respectfully. They will root for anybody to beat Floyd. Cotto, anybody to beat him, and nobody's ever beat him. And they were beating each other. But he's never lost. Why? Because he front too much. So fucking what? Imagine if Muhammad Ali was around during social media. How much shit he used to talk. How much shit Muhammad Ali used to talk. We gonna lose, man. We gonna lose. We gonna lose. But how do you act when you lose? Some days, shit, I'm not on my A game. Some days I don't, some days I just, Pacquiao also allegedly, anyway, some days we gonna lose. Some days you just not on your A game. Some days you just, you just not gonna win today. Some days you play the video game. Shit, I done broke controllers before. When I look back, like, you're a fucking sore loser. Do you know what a sore loser is? You know what a sore loser is? See, y'all so used to people making excuses for losses when a person say, the better man won. Fuck you for saying that. Fuck you for saying the better man won. Y'all don't even know that that's what you're supposed to say. Y'all not used to seeing acts of kindness. Y'all not used to seeing men act like men. Y'all so used to monkey shit, monkey shows, and nigga shit that when you see a nigga be classy, you don't even know how to react to it because you don't see it nowhere. You don't see it from nobody. So he was supposed to act like an ass. He thought he was supposed to lose his motherfucking mind because he lost. So when he say, I lost, you just like, fuck do we say now? Or what would we normally say? Because he admitted he lost. Damn. Fuck you. Why? 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 Why do we act like that with people? Why do we act like that? We don't even see classy black men anymore. Bud could have, let me tell you something. Bud could have killed that man last night if he wanted to. And he didn't. And he didn't. And he actually was saying, yo, thank you for giving me a chance to display my talent for the world. Because if you didn't give me this chance and I didn't fight the best, they would never knew I was the best. They wasn't, when he was with Bob Arum, nobody gave a fuck. He was just beating everybody that Spence already beat. Kell Brook, Porter. So again, when you see your fellow people winning or losing, let's look at their character. Look at their character. Look how they carry themselves. And when you say, damn, like that shit was, respectful. We so used to disrespecting each other that when people respect each other, we be like, what the hell y'all respecting each other for? But we don't see that. We see motherfuckers whose friends get on the internet that know everything about each other, air each other laundry out. We see each other talk crazy about each other all day because that's all we look for. The internet is about this social media shit is about everybody's business being out there, everybody being disrespectful, low vibration shit all day, every day. That's what everything is. So when you see people be respectful to each other, even though they just punch the shit out of each other, you don't know how to act. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to say, damn, they carried theyself dope. I fuck with both of them. How could we hate any of them? How could we hate any of them? That shit is, I was like, Pacquiao, I couldn't raise my arm. I had shoulder surgery, And then people was making excuses. I think that Pacquiao beat Mayweather in the rematch. How? He didn't even... Listen, man. People gonna lose. People gonna lose. When I seen Zab punch Carlos Baldemir in his hip, I'm like, what the fuck you punch him for? So when he whipped Zab ass, and I'm a Brooklyn dude, when he whipped Zab ass, I was like, that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what the hell you get. Joe Frazier whooped Muhammad Ali ass. Knocked him down, everything. The next two fights, he whooped Joe Frazier ass. So you could come back from a loss. This is the only time in boxing I've seen people say, don't come, you can't come back. You can't come back from this shit. You just need to retire. How you telling somebody to retire and you never started? You never started anything. You never started. So Floyd fought Pacquiao past his prime. But the fight before, when Marquez knocked Pacquiao the fuck out, why didn't y'all say that Marquez and Pacquiao were past their prime? And how could you say who's past their prime? How could you say who's past their prime? And Floyd was older. Anyway, great fight from both of them dudes. Bud is the pound for pound king of boxing. From heavyweight to bantamweight. And I wasn't team Bud. But when I saw what he did, I said, damn. He did his thing. He did his thing. He is that special. Then I didn't even realize how long the nigga arms was. And he's able. I was watching this fight last night with him and Spence. And he was catching Spence the same way he caught Porter. And he said something that resonated with me. He said, yeah, I punched him behind his ear, threw his equilibrium off. I'm like, damn, how do you have the boxing EQ in mid-fight to know to punch him behind the ear and throw his equilibrium off? In mid-fight. It ain't like you like, yo, I'm going to hit him in his chin. You like, I punched him behind his ear. And that's the same thing he did to Sean Porter. The same exact shit. So it's like when you bend down against him, boop, behind your ear. I'm like, damn. This motherfucker's smart. This motherfucker's smart. And, you know, he that good, man. So if I wasn't a Bud Crawford believer, last night, he made me a believer. He made me a believer. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to him for looking and carrying himself like he can really, really take the sport of boxing to the next level and be a good sportsman. You know what I'm saying? Just be a good sportsman. Survive getting shot from Omaha, Nebraska. His mother's there. Spend time with his family and his children. No outside of the ring shit. Nah. We gotta always respect that. We gotta respect men for being men, putting it all on the line. Putting it all on the line. And let's see where Spence go from here. I mean, you got a guy out there who I think is a great fighter, but lost to Pacquiao as well when Pacquiao was past his prime. Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman past his prime. He beat Keith Thurman past his prime. A way younger guy. So we see what happened. If you love boxing, you're just happy that it happened. You're happy that you was alive, with a great moment to be alive, with a great time to see greatness. Bud, you incredible, man. I don't see nobody beating him off the strength of this. Not only do he have the skills, but he has the mental fortitude in the action. Make adjustments in the action. And make assessments in the action. That shit is only person we seen do that was Mayweather. Oh, I'm beating you or you doing this? Okay, I'm going to throw the straight jab to the stomach. You ever see Mayweather fight? Now, this is what he would do. He would throw a jab to the stomach. And when he did that, the fighter used to have to reset their feet. If you watch any old Mayweather fights, he would do that to throw them off balance. Then there was a time where he would throw the straight right. So instead of him throwing the jab, you would just see him throw the straight right instead of a jab. Mayweather was just doing a lot of different shit, and people didn't really pay attention to it. Now Thurman was overrated. Okay. Woo. Anyway. Y'all never satisfied with nothing. I never. I'm just satisfied. Thurman is a bum now. Was he a bum when he beat Sean Porter and Danny Garcia? Was he a bum? Anyway, I just wanted to say that to y'all, man. It's not how you win, it's how you lose. And when you lose and you admit that you lost, we got to tip our cap. Because most people who lose, we never hear people say, I lost. It's an excuse. No excuses last night. You got any excuses this time, Lord? Antonio Tarver and Roy Jones. You got any excuses this time, Roy? Anyway. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm out of here until next time. Peace. I don't know where the hell the music is at. Oh, there we go. Look, it's all delayed. Anyway, I'm out. Make sure you watch these next videos. Peace.